Welcome back to another episode on Atithi or Guest by Rabindranath Tagore. In our previous video, we had seen how Tarapada showed no interest to go to Nandigram and join the Jatra troupe. On the other hand, he chose to come to Kathalia village with Zamindar Motilal Babu and his family. As soon as the boat reached the village, Tarapada slipped off the boat and roamed around the village. He made acquaintances with the villagers and he managed to win everyone's heart with his simplicity. What happens next? Let's find out. He mixed with everyone on equal terms. He was unconventional, yet able to adapt to any situation or work. Now, the greatest quality of Tarapada was he was able to meet everyone on equal terms. He did not follow the hierarchies that were there in the society. As a result, he was able to make acquaintances with tremendous ease. He was unconventional. It was not easy to come across someone like Tarapada, yet he was someone who was flexible. He was able to adapt to any kind of situation and could do any kind of work. With boys, he was a boy, yet somehow separate and special. So when he was in a group of boys, he would act like a boy, yet he would be someone who was special. He was able to hold on to his set of principles, values, and his own individuality. This made him special. With older people, he was not a boy. With people who were older than him, he would not act like a little boy, but at the same time, not too precautious either. He would not hold out a pretense of being too mature. With herders, he was a herder, yet also a Brahmin. And with herders who would look after animals, he would look after the animals, even though he was a Brahmin. He joined in with things as if used to them all his life, and he did everything with a tremendous amount of ease. It seemed as if he was used to that kind of work. He would be chatting in the sweet shop. The sweet maker would say, "Could you mind the shop for a while? I shan't be long." Cool as a cucumber, Tarapada sat there keeping the flies off the sweetmeats with a leaf. So he did all work with equal attention. He had no ego, or he did not consider one work to be more respectable than the other. Every work to him was the same, and he tried to do it with as much attention as possible. He could even make sweets himself, knew something of weaving, and was not completely ignorant of how to turn a potter's wheel. We had previously seen that Tarapada was quite skillful in different areas. We again get to see that there are a lot of things that he explored and learned, and he was good at it. Tarapada reigned over the whole village. There was just one young girl whose hatred he simply could not overcome. So the entire village loved him and cherished him. But there was only one person, Charushashi, whose hatred towards him he could not understand. No matter how much he tried, he could not win her over. Perhaps it was because this girl so fiercely wished him to leave that he stayed on so long. And maybe because this young girl earnestly wished him to go away that he stayed longer. But Charushashi now proved how hard it is to fathom even a juvenile female mind. So now Charushashi somehow with her actions proved that it is even difficult, more difficult perhaps, to grasp or understand a female juvenile heart. What will happen next? We will have to wait and find it out in the next video. Meanwhile, if you like my work, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such interesting explanations and explorations of chapters. Thank you for watching. I'll meet you all again in the next video.